Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Oracle Love Light. So this morning we are going to start this breakfast off by making us a steak, egg, and cheese because the sister been doing so good with cooking these steaks. So as you can see, it's 0 carbs, and for this whole steak it is 300 calories. I get these from Aldi's and they come 2 in a pack. They the grass-fed beef, and I think this one was probably like $13, but it was 2 of them, so I'm going to be making one for dinner too. So we're going to season it with just Cajun seasoning and Italian seasoning and a little bit of red pepper on both sides. We're going to season it well. I'm also going to add garlic powder and onion powder on this, and we're going to pop this in the pan with some avocado oil and let this cook, and then I will come back. Alright, you guys, we are just going to be making us some instant coffee to go with our breakfast. Those who are new here, yes, I do enjoy a cup of instant coffee. We are going to be using the monk fruit sweetener, and we're also going to be using sugar-free hazelnut, as well as the sugar-free salted caramel. So y'all, I'm learning this is when I turn my steak over. When I start to see that blood rise up, this is when I turn it over. I'm going to give y'all a little ASMR. So you guys, I only got to eat half of my steak because one of my girls, of course, came and ate the other half. But this was so good. Now, y'all know how I feel about pink meat. However, now I know why people like their steak a little bit pink. What a world of difference. Oh my God. So we are just going to be making us some cauliflower rice stir fry. This was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I made enough to have it again, because this was so delicious. So you know that over here we kind of like cooking with the rainbow, so we are just going to be chopping us up some cauliflower peppers, and we're going to put us a little colorful onion up in this thing. Y'all, this was so good. This is an easy, quick, simple dish, yet nourishing and filling. This is so easy. Even people who be like, girl, I can't cook. Yes, you can. And when they be seeing me, they be like, I found your recipe and it tasted so good. I couldn't believe I cooked that. Yes. Because number one, the key is to season with love. You do not need salt to make your food tasteful. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people misunderstand. They think in order for their food to have a good taste, or they need salt and pepper. No, ma'am. You don't need salt. I mean, if you want to use it, you can, but you don't need it to make your food flavorful. You just need the right seasoning.
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to pain.
Now for our salmon and salmon, we are just going to chop this up like we always do, because we're going to cook this with the shrimp, because I'm making salmon and shrimp stir fry. All right, you guys, so we are just going to oil our pan, put about maybe 2.5 tablespoons of avocado oil, or whatever oil of your choice. Then we are going to pop our shrimp and salmon in the pan, and we're going to season it with Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, and red pepper flakes. We're not going to put a lot of seasoning on here because we don't want to overpower it and make it taste like a seafood dish. That's why we're not using Old Bay. We want this to taste like a cauli rice stir fry. Cauli rice? Oh my God. Oh, I like that. I like that. We're going to make this taste like a cauli rice stir fry. Normally I say cauliflower, but I like the sound of cauli rice. Oh, okay. All right, so now that our protein is done, we are just going to use the same pan to saute our vegetables until they are a little bit soft, because those who know me know I do not want no hard vegetables in my stuff. So I'm going to show you, this is the bag of cauliflower rice I'm going to steam. I've already steamed it and drained it. You want to do that so your rice don't end up like a bag of mush. If you drain all of that moisture out, it stay just like you're eating rice, little rice pieces. So make sure you drain it really good. This one was the garlic and herb. You can get the regular one. One of my girls had picked this one up versus getting the regular one by accident, but that's okay because I put garlic and herbs in my dish anyway, so it was all good. Now we are just going to mix this together well, and then we're going to start adding our seasoning for this. So we are going to be adding ginger, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of parsley. I'm sorry, y'all, this was out of focus. I just realized, like, this was out of focus. That's petty. Like, that's so petty. I don't know why my camera ain't telling me, like, girl, I'm out of focus. Hit me, tap me, put me back in line. It just didn't do it. So, but it's only for this part that it was out of focus. All right, you guys, if you have soy sauce, you can use soy sauce, but I'm using liquid aminos. This is a great alternative for soy sauce. Like, it's so much better for you. I don't know the measurements because we just measure with love up over here. So I couldn't tell you how much to put in. I will say start with a little at a time. Mix it up and then taste it. Normally at this point we would put sesame oil in here, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use a little bit more avocado oil. All right, so now we are getting ready to add our egg. We're going to push everything to one side. I ended up using 2 eggs. At first, I thought I was just going to need one, but it's so much cauli rice and vegetables, you wouldn't have had the egg flavor. So I ended up adding 2 of them. We're just going to put it on the side and let it fry a little bit, and then we're going to mix it. I'm so used to making scrambled eggs. I wanted to scramble this so bad. So mine's is in little pieces, which is okay. You can do whatever size you want. Like if you want to make it a fried and chop it up a little bit, or if you want to make it scrambled. Either way works. All right, so now that our eggs are done, and you don't want to mix it before your eggs are done because it will make your rice mushy. So you don't want that. So we're going to wait until they're completely done, and then we're going to mix it all together just like this. And then we're going to add our salmon and our shrimp. And we're going to mix that well, and then we are going to plate, and we are ready to dig in. Yes! I get so excited about food. It's ridiculous. Oh gosh. I know y'all probably thinking like, what is that in that bowl? This is the bowl that I had the shrimp and the salmon in. So it's just the rest of the little drippings from that. This was so good, you guys. The camera really doesn't do it any justice. Y'all gotta come over here and see it so y'all can see it and taste it for yourselves. This was so delicious. All right, you guys, we are skipping right on up until dinner and to dinner, not until dinner. Oh my gosh, can somebody teach me how to talk, please? We're going right into dinner. So we are just going to be making us a steak. I'm getting good at the steak, y'all, with some gravy. So we're gonna make a steak, mushroom, onion, and gravy over top of some cauliflower rice. Let me tell y'all something. This was so delicious. I sometimes shock myself. I really do. We're just going to season this steak with Cajun seasoning and Italian seasoning and a little bit of red pepper. We're going to put about a tablespoon of avocado oil in the pan, and we're going to let this sear really good. We're going to keep it on one side for about 6 minutes, and then we're going to flip it and put it on the other side. Now, if you're new here, you may not know this, but I can never cook steak right. However, the last couple times, your girl been doing good. So I'm doing the same routine that I did before because it tasted so good. I placed the steak in that pan and just pushed down on it a little bit just to get it. I don't know why I do that. Maybe it's in my heart to just make it taste better and it keeps it in place. I don't know, something with the muscles, or I don't know, y'all. I might be making all this stuff up, but it helps because this steak was so good. I'm going to show y'all how I make my own like keto gravy. You know, gravy normally have flour in it, and I don't really want to use the almond flour. So I'm gonna show you a quick and simple, easy way to make keto gravy. So right here, you guys, we are just going to season with parsley, garlic powder, and onion powder. All right, y'all, so it is time to make this quick keto gravy. So we are going to use this beef stock, which is 1 carb for 1 cup. We're only going to use probably about a half a cup. And then we're going to use cream of mushroom. We're only going to use 2 tablespoons of cream of mushroom because I think it's like 15 carbs in this for like a half a cup. So we're just going to use 2 tablespoons, and we're going to whisk that together. I was making a mess right here. I poured a little bit at a time at first because I wasn't sure it was going to work out like gravy. But then when I looked at this, look at this. Instant gravy. I was like, oh, baby, let me pour some more in there. I was so happy, y'all, that I got instant gravy where I didn't have to burn flour and all that stuff. It was like, oh, this is awesome. Awesome. So look at that. It was so good, y'all. So good. See, I be putting y'all on with the tea. Yes. When I tell y'all, this steak was so freaking delicious. I have been making some good steak lately, y'all. All right, y'all. So today was 1,412 calories and it was 13 net carbs. Total carbs was 20 grams of carbs. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And for my OGs who keep coming back, thank you so much for your love and support. You guys know how much I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. It really helps my channel out and it really puts my channel up on YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.